Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of Weekend Wake Up with Disney World Freak. Hope everybody's staying healthy and positive. Thanks for being here. A couple of things. If you're going to watch this on the replay, make sure you hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Totally understand. Leave a comment below. You know, I like interacting with everybody and love responding to comments. Check out Dean at the Live Place. Liveplace.com, where you can find a list of all the great channels in our community, list of the channels and times that they'll go on and their content. Dean at theliveplace.com. Dean is also Dreamers Empire in all the chats. Appreciate Dean for throwing this up on his guide. Thanks. Today, I have a special guest, like I do every week. For those of you who haven't caught on yet, I love having guests on. It keeps me, occupied. This as you can see, I'm already stuttering. This one-on-one with the camera is not the easiest thing for me. So and I love to get to know everybody personally. I'm not privileged yet to know everyone in person, so this is a great opportunity for me to get out there and say hi to everyone and get to know them. They can get to know me, and we all know each other. So today I'd like to welcome in Jeff and Angela from This Our Dream.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well.
You're good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. For what's going on, we're all staying healthy and positive over here. Hopefully everything is doing well there at your household.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got some sun today.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree. I've mentioned it before in many streams, I am surrounded by windows. I got 3 or 4 of them here for it's the only light I'm getting into this room. And my last couple of streams, it's always been raining and dark and cold. It is cold, it's 39, but the sun is out, the sky is blue, so it looks like a really good weekend coming up. And it is Easter weekend, so happy Easter weekend to everyone that celebrates Easter.
Absolutely.
It's 36 here. It was snowing yesterday morning, so hopefully that's moved over your way.
Snow in April. God, I hate snow in April.
Yeah.
Well, it was just flurrying, and we got like a dusting, and then it was gone within a couple of hours, but it was still enough that was like, ooh.
The tulips don't know what to do. They're
Yeah.
like, wait, we were coming up, and now we're going back.
Right. It brings snow in April brings nightmares to myself. We had a major snowstorm on April Fools back in 90 something, 95, 96, somewhere in there. And I mean, we got over a foot of snow.
Wow.
Actually, it was a little later because I was working. 96, I was still in school. So, but I remember working nights, and I came home in the morning, went to bed, and woke up about 3 in the afternoon. I had no idea it was going to snow. Woke up 3 in the afternoon, and we had a foot of snow outside.
Wow.
It was awful. It was awful because I had to get out there, shovel out a car that was buried to try to get to work that night. And ever since then, anything in April scares me. When it gets to this time of year, it's like, ugh.
I hear you.
All right. Before check, it's way out of hand because I am not that good at this yet. We'll try to catch up. We welcome in a positive autism, Danny. Thanks for being here, Jessica. And Micah, thank you. It's Joey's World. Lisa, Joey, thanks for being here. Alyssa Stenberg, welcome in. T. Marie Photography. Tina, how are you this morning? Donna Jaworski, my dear Donna, thanks for being here. Hopefully everything is doing well out there. Mike Wheeler. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you for being here. Dougie from Walter Grams. Dougie, I'm gonna send you a message real soon. So I know you offered to be on, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna figure out what day and time works for you, and because I know you're 5 or 6 hours ahead, so we'll see if it's a Tuesday or Saturday morning, whatever works well, and we'll get you on. And Tracy Glenn, how are you, sir? Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Days' dad. Mr. Glenn, thank you for being here. R. Johns, good morning, sir. Thanks for popping in. Nat Amaral, how are you? Chilly here in Dartmouth, and some people have to work. Oh, Nat Amaral. I just realized who Nat Amaral is. Morning, Nat Amaral. Yes. Yes, Nat Amaral. I am not going to get into Nat Amaral right now. Nat Amaral, and I just realized, is my boss. So the boss is checking in. How are you, boss man? All right. I didn't catch on last time I saw Nat Amaral in the chat. Now I just did. All right. I just realized that little comment there. Gave it away. All right. So the king of sandwiches. Yes, Nat's the king of sandwiches. We're gonna do a stream with Nat one of these days. I'm gonna get him on.
I love me a good sandwich.
Well, okay. So for those of you that don't know me, don't know what I do, I pretty much, work for this guy. We're a wholesale sandwich company. We deal with convenience stores and vending machines and trucks and whatnot. So it's a big process, big business he's got. To tell the business, he's been in about 25 years now. I've been with him for about 14. So family business. Him and his wife and my wife are related, so family business. But it's a good business.
Nice.
Nice.
I like it. I go to work early in the morning, about 3 o'clock. I've mentioned that on many streams, but I'm home by lunchtime. So in the summertime, it's wonderful. Thursdays and Fridays, I'm on the golf course by 1. It's a great.
Nice.
Very nice.
That is
So I don't even know where to go from here now. That one just threw me off a little bit. So Jeff, Angela, again, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. I've always, I've been watching these guys ever since I found you. I started following everybody else from Resort TV 1 on, who we found from there. Just why don't you tell me, even though I don't know, but maybe viewers don't, a little bit about yourselves and how you guys get started family-wise. I know you've mentioned, I know there is 2 kids, Zach and, is it Abby? It's Abby, right?
Abby, yep.
Yep.
Zach and Abby. And, how you guys just got this going and what you think about it, doing these streams.
Yeah, I don't know. Where do you want to start? Well,
I don't know. We have been going to Disney World for quite a while, and I used to film everything every time we used to go. I mean,
yeah.
I had the Sony, what was it?
I don't know. It was a big clunky thing, big clunky camera.
And we used to just film everything, and
yeah.
The one day I was filming on my cam, and Tim Tracker was standing right next to me, and we were just like talking and stuff, and
yeah.
Now
this was a long time. This was probably back in 2017, right?
This was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, when he wasn't that big and he still talked to people. So, because I know he's not a lot, he tries to like avoid that now.
He was still pretty big.
Yeah, 2017.
But he was showing me what he uses for his camera, which is quite an expensive camera. I didn't want to invest that much money at that point because we were just using our phones and our Sony, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, the Sony was pretty expensive at the time.
Yeah.
But it would just record to the camera. So,
right. Yeah.
We had all this film, and I would come home and I'd burn it to DVDs, and we'd watch it whenever we weren't there and stuff like that. And
yeah.
Well, talking to Tim, he's like, well, why don't you, just start a YouTube channel? He said anybody can do it.
Yeah, so just upload it to YouTube.
Just upload it to YouTube.
I think the difference is, though, you have to be really careful about what you post on YouTube as far as your own personal home videos go. So I feel like sometimes, before it was just kind of like, oh, you're recording whatever. If it was bouncy, it was bouncy. If it was okay, it was okay. And then now it's like we're recording more like, oh, can we do something with that, or can we use that? So I don't know. It is a little bit different.
It's a little bit different, but
yeah.
I mean, we still have.
Yeah.
I finally figured out how to get all the video from the.
Oh yeah.
Sony to the Mac, so we can put it in iMovie and create a
video
as well too.
So.
What do you guys use to film now? In the parks and at home, because I see, Angela, you do a lot of videos from home. Is it your phone as well? Same here. That's why I was asking.
My phone. So I guess we wanted to wait and see, how much people really watched us, and if we wanted to invest in something. I get a little stressed with the with all the electronics and all that. I
Yeah.
know it doesn't bother you too
Doesn't
much,
bother
but
me, but
I don't know. I guess we're just using the phone for now. I think the phones do a really nice job
They do.
though with the quality. I mean,
Right.
it's pretty amazing, and it's so easy. You know, you get on your phone, you get it in your photos. At least for us, because we have an iMac, and you just upload it to the. You know, it just comes up, and you put it in iMovie, and you can clip it, and you can add music to it.
yeah,
So it makes it
Easy.
nice and easy for people like us who aren't really trained in that kind of thing.
yeah.
So
Tech savvy. And
yes,
I hope Suzanne's not listening right now because she's been dying for an iMac herself, and that's just going to give her more reason to get on me to get one. See, look, it's better for us. Yeah,
it is. It is.
It's a good investment.
I do all my editing too on the iPhone. I do it all on the phone
Right.
with the, like you said, iMovie. I am definitely not tech savvy. You know, I struggle. You know, I had to have my daughter help me to get 2 screens going so I can see the chat in one and you know talk to everybody on a desktop. So for me, the iPhone is perfect. I'm still using it's an iPhone 7.
Oh
I
wow.
haven't upgraded in a long time. This phone's been through what 4 years now, almost 4 years, 3.5 maybe. Um, and it's been working well. It still works. There's no bugs. I think the camera is decent. You know,
Mhm.
for what we do, for what I do.
Yes.
But I do know, you know, and I don't know if you have the 11 yet, but I do see that people that use the 11, it's a you know a lot better than the 7 is. But
Yeah. Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
if it's paid for, you know, don't go pay.
Better.
There you go.
It's paid for. It's paid enough. It's you know, like people say, you know, go on, you know, you're putting on a little weight there. It says, listen, it's paid for. Don't worry about it. I don't need a diet. This took a little time to pay for, and I enjoy it. So
Let's not talk about that. I got on the scale this morning and I was like, wow. Thinking, what am I doing? I think I'm eating a lot more than I have been, but you know.
you say that, and I've heard that from many people. I find myself eating less during these times. I don't know
Really?
why. I really don't understand why. I just had this conversation with, and I want to get into the chat real soon because I don't know if you guys have this trouble, but I have this trouble. Chat just takes off, and
Yes,
I don't like to ignore them. I'm trying not to ignore anybody. And I know a lot of people post some good questions and you know and have answers to our questions, but I get into this, I start talking and it just it's gone. You know, why even have the second screen? But like I was saying, I had this conversation with Suzanne just the other day. I used to, you know, come home from work, eat lunch, sometimes a sandwich from work, bring it home, eat lunch, and then I take a little nap, wake up, make dinner, have dinner, and by 7 o'clock, I'm snacking on something like cookies or even a bowl of cereal. Or it was just a vice I had.
Yeah.
Ever since we've all been home, it's like I eat lunch, I eat dinner, and we're done. There's no more snacking. There's no more, except for yesterday. Mother-in-law made some fresh sweetbread.
Oh,
If anybody knows you know what sweetbread is?
yes.
we've had sweet bread.
Some Portuguese sweetbread. So she called my daughter. It was like 7:30. You know, it just came out of the oven. She got dressed, jumped in the car, drove down the street. Literally lives, you know, 8 houses away. So yeah, I snacked last night. Actually, it was
Yeah.
breakfast this morning. But
Hey,
yeah,
you're Portuguese?
I am.
I'm
We are.
Portuguese. I am
I
too.
didn't know it.
I am. Well, my dad was. My dad's dad. Isn't that funny?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really? I put it out there many times. Yeah, we're Portuguese, full-blooded. I was
Oh,
born
right.
here.
Okay, I got a mix. Yeah.
What is it?
I said I have a mix, so I'm like, my dad was like Portuguese, Indonesian, and Dutch.
Yeah.
And then my mother was all Italian, so I'm mostly Italian, but my last name, my maiden name is Portuguese. Yeah.
What is it? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll tell you off stream.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's wow, small world. Yeah, no.
It is.
Wife's family, my family, all born there.
Uh-huh.
We were born here. I was born here. My wife was born here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're full-blooded.
That's cool. All right, the chat.
Anybody else? Yeah, I'm gonna hit this chat real quick just to see if anybody else jumped in. I'm trying to scroll. Nat Celia calls it. Oh, I scrolled way too high. We already went through that. Tina, I'm gonna get ready for the day and still listening. Thanks, Tina. I appreciate it. I know I saw other people pop in. Mike Wheeler, Pam's fan. Pam, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Disney Dan, how are you, sir? How is it across the pond?
Hi, Dan.
You're staying nice and healthy and positive. Everybody's saying hi to each other. That's awesome. That's what's great about this community. Everybody just, everybody's nice enough to just say hi, say good morning, just to get that little positive going in the morning.
Yep.
Can I throw a shameless plug in here?
You can. Well, I was going to give you a little bit of time at the end to throw any shameless plug, but you can do it right now, sir.
So Pam is going live today for the first time at noon Eastern. So make sure you check her out.
I'm writing that down.
Pam. We love Pam. Well, we love everybody, but
And Mike Wheeler's going to be on with her, so it should be doubly good.
It's a star-studded event.
Yes.
That should be a lot of fun. I will definitely try to tune in for that.
Noon will never be better.
Is she going to do a recurring thing every Saturday at noon?
I don't know. She's going to show off some art today, and we're all really excited about it. She does some really good drawings.
Yeah, she does. I've seen them on Instagram. Yes, she definitely does. Hi, Amy. Thanks for being here. Amy's in AGC Magic TV.
Amy.
Who plays the piano behind you? How about Disney tune?
The kids.
You got a piano. I'm like, where do I have a piano? I got a wall behind me.
Yeah, the kids play the piano. So our son he's really good at it, and he likes to practice. And our daughter, we've been forcing her for all these years to take piano lessons. So she's not as good or as excited about continuing without physical lessons anymore.
She couldn't practice.
Yeah.
My sister played a lot of piano when she was younger. She went to an all-girls Catholic school.
Okay.
And the nuns there had a piano class, and they taught her. She won a lot of awards, many awards. And I don't even know if she knows how to play anything now. It's sad. I love the sound of a piano. I'm sure my wife's listening next door. She's laughing away because she knows. I've always asked any of my children, if you're going to learn an instrument, do it as the piano. Just because of, I remember my sister playing, and I loved it back then, and it would be great. My oldest daughter tried it. Yeah, that didn't happen. She gave up real quick.
Yeah.
And the rest of them, maybe Ethan will give it a shot, but love the piano.
Yeah.
So that's great that your kids play it.
Yeah, this is what Zach's doing like right now. I don't even know what that means.
Hold on, let me present you because I'm not used to doing that yet. So let me try this. Hold on. How does this work? Hit that. No, not working. Hold on. Did I not click it?
Yeah.
There it is.
I don't even know what that is. So
yeah.
Prelude in C major.
Yes. Well, they were supposed to have a recital in May. So their teacher said the recital is canceled. So we had two reactions, okay? Abby's reaction was, yes! and Zach's reaction was kind of like, oh. So I thought maybe we would let him do his recital on YouTube. We thought about doing that, having like a virtual recital for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That'd be great. I tune in. Like I said, piano is my favorite instrument. I can sit at the Grand Floridian when that gentleman's there playing the piano.
Definitely.
He is amazing, isn't he?
Yes. Him and Yeehaw Bob.
Yeah.
That's something to watch. Donna just said she went to Bishop Feion High School in Attleboro. I knew you grew up in Cranston, which is a good 15 minutes away from here. But yes, Bishop Feion in Attleboro. Wow. That's another good Catholic school out here. Yeah, Donna grew up in. If anybody that didn't know, Donna grew up in Rhode Island. I think that's why I'm so attached to Donna. It's that that Rhode Island thing. We can communicate Rhode Islander, you know, the foods from up here and the smells and everything else that we have that nobody doesn't have, like coffee milk. I can say coffee milk on stream and only one person would understand that, and that's Donna, and I guess my boss would understand it too. For anybody that doesn't know what coffee milk is, it's a syrup that's made up here in Rhode Island, and you know, you just put it in your milk and it tastes like coffee. It's coffee milk.
Really?
It goes great with Coney Island hot dogs. If you go to any hot dog stand here in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts, that's the main thing they have there. It's a big box, big refrigerated box, and it's like an old soda fountain machines. If you remember the old, well, don't remember. I'm not calling you old, but
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm going back, way back. But if you remember seeing the old fountains, you know, the old soda fountains, well, they have those still around at the hot dog stands, and they do Philly crew. They're local as well. They know what coffee milk is. But yeah, you order some Coney Island hot dogs and coffee milk. It's a tradition up here. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Yes, I said hot dogs for breakfast. I can eat anything for breakfast.
Iron stomach.
Yeah, those Ronto wraps, they're hot dogs. Come on.
Oh,
Ronto
I can't wait. Haven't been down there since yet for that, you know, for anything Star Wars. So that is my main go-to is to have a Ronto wrap.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
like a hot dog on a pita with eggs and cheese.
Sort of like a hot sausage hot dog.
Yeah. What more could you want for breakfast, right?
I'm dying to try. I'm not much of a breakfast person. That's why I said I'll eat hot dogs for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
But I'm really dying to try like the one they have for lunch with that slaw on it and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very looking forward to that.
Slaw here in Pittsburgh.
Good stuff. Yeah. Do you know about our Do you know about our Primanti sandwiches?
I do. I do, and I was going to bring that up eventually, but we're there now. Sure, let's go. Yeah. You can rub that in, you know, as much as you want right now, because I have seen the Primanti brothers many times on the Food Network and Travel Channel, and I am very jealous of anybody that is close enough to have a Primanti brothers. Yeah. So how is it? Tell me from your experience.
So I'm assuming you've never had one, right? Is what you're saying?
Never.
Okay.
No, never.
Okay.
So do you know the story behind it?
How
they construction work. They would have all their stuff in one place, so they put slaw, the fries, and everything on the sandwich.
Yeah, so they could hold it in one hand.
They could hold it in one hand while they're up on the beams and stuff. So
nice.
Yeah.
I'd eat it. I mean, my wife looks at it and she's like, no. But yes, the slaw, the fries on that bread.
This is what I get. I either get the kibasi with an egg, slaw and fries, or fried bologna with a egg, slaw and fries. Oh, yeah. So good.
Yeah, and it's weird because
it's like this high.
Yeah, when we've been to other places in the country and we get in Pittsburgh, do you know we put French fries on salads too? I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
No, I haven't.
So if you get a steak salad here or a chicken salad, it's, you know, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, grilled chicken, and French fries, and then cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
And the French fries are so good in the salad, like you would never imagine that. But, you know, when we're out of town, we have to order our salads, you know, chicken salad, and then we order fries on the side, and then we just put the fries on the salad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And how many people look at you weird?
Yeah, a lot.
when you're out of town.
You got to try it, though. I'm telling you, you got to try it.
we do here a lot of fries on pizza.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. Well, being a Portuguese up here, you have a lot of chouriço. I brought this up on my last stream. What's a chouriço? Chouriço is it's a Portuguese sausage. It's a linguiça or chouriço. And yeah, we have up here chouriço and chip sandwiches, which is fries. So locally, a lot of the pizza joints have started making chouriço and chip pizzas.
Okay.
Steak, cheese, and fries on pizza. What's the other one? Gold Fever, which is more like a what's it called? A mustard based buffalo sauce.
Oh wow!
Bull fever, and you put that with the chicken and the fries on pizza. Doing that, a lot of them have been doing that around here. Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Yeah. So we gotta find a way to overnight a Parmenti sandwich. I mean, I'll pay for it. I'll pay PayPal the money over to these guys and just find them.
They're good.
Yeah, they are good. They're a lot though. And then we started taking our kids, and of course they're like, well, we don't want the slaw and we don't want the French fry. I'm like, we'll just get a plain sandwich then. But I'm like, that's the point, right? Is to have
well, but that's everywhere and everybody. Everybody's got their taste.
Right.
True.
Right.
You come up here again, like I said, you go get a Coney Island hot dog, which is the mustard, the onions, the chili sauce,
Yeah.
and a shake of oh my God, what's the celery salt? Shake of celery salt. And you see people walking in, just can I have a hot dog with just mustard? I mean, no. What's the point?
Right?
Don't come here. Go, make it at home. Buy a bag of bread, buy some hot dogs, and just make it at home.
Right.
Right. I'm not knocking anybody that I love a hot dog with just mustard, off my grill. But I mean, when you're going, Donna knows what I'm talking about. If you're going to, and I'll mention it, New York Systems. It's in Providence, Rhode Island. It's called New York Systems. You go there, they have this red. Their hot dogs are red. They're Snapper. Yeah, they're very well known. They're another ones that are on Travel Channel a lot in Food Network. Yeah. Donna Linguiça. I missed that too. Now I'm really hungry. Donna, if you need some Portuguese stuff, let me know. I have no problem shipping it. We have plenty of it up here. I can ship anything you need on there.
Did Amy say they will mail a kit or something from Permanis? Did you see that in the chat? I thought maybe I saw that.
I did. I looked into it, but I also looked at the price and said, no. I just want a sandwich. The kits they have, it like feeds like 6 people or something. Or 4 people. It's very, very pricey. I noticed that.
Okay. Well, I guess
what is the price of a sandwich?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. What?
I was going to say you have a trip to Pittsburgh.
Sunday. We'll meet up with Brandy and Dave. Aren't they? They're over that way too, as well.
They're in Pennsylvania.
They're a little more central.
Yes.
Amy's.
Are they?
Amy, AJC Magic TV. She lives fairly close to us.
Yeah.
I want to ask the chat. I'm going to ask you on your end. Are we matching up? Because I'm seeing a little lag on like your voices are not matching up your lips. So I'm just wondering if it's on.
I don't know. Sometimes it takes time to like catch up. Maybe ask the chat. I'm not sure. You look like you're okay to us.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Okay. That's why I've been cutting you off a little bit. And I feel bad because to me it looks like you're not talking, and then I get in and it's like, oh, wait a minute. I jumped the gun. Anything in the chat? Any questions in the chat? Let me know if you see questions in the chat. Feel free to be feel free to help me out there, because I miss so much of it. I love Pittsburgh and the Capicola. Yeah, I've had some Capicola, Amy. We've made some sandwiches here with Capicola. It's all right. It's a good has a good bite to it, good taste to it. I need Portuguese sweetbread with eggs for Easter. Oh, with the eggs for Easter. Yeah. Do Philly Crew just said she needs sweetbread. Where is it? Right here. Trying to get off one screen onto the other. Sweetbread with the egg. Yeah. Local bakeries here, they make these very small sweetbreads, probably a good 6 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
And they bake an egg into it. But with the shell.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's neat.
Tracy Glenn says, Jeff and Angela, did you know Rhode Island is only 3 cities, 4 towns, and a village? Is that true?
No. It's not very big, but no.
I know it's a small estate, but I didn't think it was that.
We need to have a Northeast meetup at some point. Northeast meetup. So
I've been trying to get on to well, I know Corey was scheduled or is trying to schedule a meet and greet in New York. And I had told Shep and and Steve to, because Steve's been over to Shep's place once, and he was supposed to be here not so long ago. And I told him, I mean, we should all just get together there with Corey and do one big meetup.
Yeah.
When he's up here. And if not with him, then yeah, do it with everybody, because you got Meg's in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in Connecticut? Oh, I'm spacing out right now. There's somebody else in Connecticut. Then you got Shep, you got the Do Philly crew, you got Charlie and Disney Nerd Herders. We're all up here.
Okay.
You're not too far away. Brandy and Dave's not too far away. We can centralize it somewhere, like maybe Connecticut. Casino. All meet up at the casino in Connecticut. But I know where Tracy's going with this. Tracy's going with this because I made a joke. Donna makes her own wieners now at home calls. Yeah, I saw the pictures, Donna. Yeah, back when this all started, the governor limited the casinos to, I believe it was 100 people. And I cracked the joke that Rhode Island's casinos never see more than 100 people, so she had no reason to limit it. And, he joined in the fun about the size of the state and everything. We are small. I mean, it takes an hour to drive from one end to the other.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't even get through. We couldn't even drive to downtown Pittsburgh from here.
Yes, we could. Oh, yeah, we could. He's exaggerating.
I am on the most eastern point of Rhode Island.
Okay.
I literally, I'm looking out one window and I can see Massachusetts. I can hit a golf ball into Massachusetts from my yard.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. It's literally, maybe whatever it is, 1,000 feet down the road.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And if I drive, if there was a straight line to drive diagonal, I can do it in an hour. Like I head down to Foxwoods, which is in Connecticut, in an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
are you close to the water?
I am. We are on the water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm on the bottom of the hill. I turned my camera out, but you can't see it. Well, we're on the inlets. We're closer to Newport, Rhode Island, which is right on the ocean.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
We're in one of the inlets, but we're on an island, on one of the islands.
Really? So in the summertime, when your windows are open, you can smell the salt water?
No, not here. I mean, like I said, I'm on the bottom of the hill, so I can't show you the water, but you can see it.
Uh-huh.
We have one large inlet, a river
Uh-huh.
that comes off the ocean that it's not too far.
Wow.
We have a couple of beaches here. Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
A 15-minute drive. We're in Newport, Rhode Island, which is right on the ocean.
Wow.
Where the if anybody knows sailing, the America's Cup originated was here in Newport, Rhode Island. And the museum is here and everything. So,
do you guys have?
So is the tent.
Do you guys have
good
food in Rhode Island? Is there a good lobster?
Seafood.
Yeah, you were breaking up. I didn't hear what that was. Seafood. Yeah, it's Rhode Island. We're known for seafood, the clams, the mussels, that type of thing. Lobster is more into Massachusetts. What we have here in Rhode Island, Jeff and Angela, if you guys can really eat or like to eat, we have, I believe it's still rated number one. Yeah, well, I believe it's still rated number one in the country for a buffet, seafood buffet. We have what's called the Nordic Lodge up here in Rhode Island. It's a seafood buffet, but what I mean seafood buffet, I mean whole 2-pound lobsters, all you can eat, filet mignon, king crab legs.
What?
Yeah, look it up. It's called the Nordic Lodge. People come from everywhere to eat here. It's pricey. I believe it's up to $102 a person. Somewhere in there.
So it's like Disney prices.
This place, it's more than Disney prices if you think about it. But you have they give you a 2-hour limit. A 2-hour limit to eat, but it's all you can eat lobster, all you can eat. Like I said, they have steak, filet mignons. They have a Haagen-Dazs buffet for dessert, ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And my chat froze. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Sorry, guys. Iggy's. Do Philly Cruz says Iggy's. Iggy's Seafood is a chain seafood. Well, chain. They have like 3 restaurants. They have some great seafood, great prices. We enjoy Iggy's out in Warwick. There's another one in Narragansett, Rhode Island, which is right on the ocean. But Iggy's, yes, Iggy's is really good.
I know.
Big Noah Mountain is in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate everybody that's in this chat for being here. I apologize if I'm missing questions or suggestions. Mickey. Oh, Mickey's Magic. Meg, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you for being here. I've never been to Newport. I really want to visit one day. Oh, Meg, Newport's fantastic. For us locals, Newport is sickening because it is, it's a very big tourist attraction. We have in Newport all the it's called a 12-mile drive. It's all mansions, and when I mean mansions, I mean old Stone Age mansions. The Vanderbilts did have 2 or 3 mansions here.
Wow.
Yeah. What's his name? The one that not died in the Titanic. He survived. Or did he die? Oh my God. Van Buren? Not Van Buren. Slipping my mind now. He was on the Titanic, but he survived. The Astors. The Astors. Yes. They have a mansion here. There's a few of them. They have a cliff walk too, right along the ocean, built behind the mansions that people visit a lot and just walk long walks.
Wow.
It's a big tourist attraction for Rhode Island. I think I really believe the largest tourist attraction is Newport, Rhode Island.
Okay.
What am I missing here? Rose Cliff. Yes, Donna. Rose Cliff's on the cliff walk. That's another mansion, very large. It's a great spot. A lot of walking, a lot of beaches. Mickey's Magic says she's going to Patrick's one day in Salem. Yeah, Patrick lives in Salem, Mass.
Oh, wow.
Patrick lives with all the witches.
So, Carlos, it sounds like you need to do like a vlog at some point. Head down there and show us all these mansions, and that would be really cool to see.
Yeah, I've said it before. Right now, I'm doing this, and I'm going to continue this from home. I have no other content. I have no other content to put up right now as like a weekly video because it's cold. Like it's cold in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There's only so much we can do. I enjoy what you're doing now with the cooking. I know I put up 1 or 2 before, and I enjoy myself in the kitchen. So I can probably come do 1 or 2 of those. But I'd like to go vlog some stuff or even go do some mobile live streamings.
Yes.
I don't know if you notice, I have a video of Battleship Cove here in Rhode Island, in Mass.
Yes.
A museum with the battleship. So I plan on going out there and stream from the ships, inside the ships.
Yeah.
And then there is Newport. There's many beaches. There's a lot to stream from here.
Yeah.
Or vlog. It's just now you're not even allowed out of the house. So
I know. It's tough.
Come summertime, there'll be hopefully plenty. And then we have our Disney trip in November that I'm gonna plan on videoing a lot of it so I can have some content to put out.
Great. Yeah, that's awesome. So are you guys heading down like around Thanksgiving, or you're not sure yet?
No, we're booked. We're sure we're booked for we're leaving here Thanksgiving because we drive. Well, that's changing too. We drive 90% of the time. So this trip, we were scheduled to drive out on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
Arrive there on Black Friday. But we might actually leave here the day before Thanksgiving and get there on Thanksgiving. We love the holiday, but we also love Disney. And I rather spend more time at Disney than spending time here, with the family. But actually, the family will be with us. So everybody's going. It's a big trip. I believe there's 12 of us going.
Wow.
It's a large number this trip. But yeah, we're booked for Thanksgiving on until the 5th. Knock on wood. Let's see what happens there.
Yeah.
But like I said, we drive most of the time. because my in-laws, I'll be there in November too, but early in the month. Meg, too bad. I'd love to, say hello one day, even though we're only like an hour and a half apart. But a better place than to say hello to somebody than in Florida. But my father-in-law is not a big fan of flying.
Right.
Not a big fan. Not a fan at all. He's gone. We took him for their first trip about 3 or 4 years ago. My father-in-law, he was always, someday I'll go. Then he threw out there that when I retire, we'll go. I swear we'll go. So we put it all together. We knew when he was retiring. We knew what his last day was. We ended up booking the trip for him to go with us.
Yeah.
So when he retired, we surprised him with the trip. But we drove down. He loves to drive. He goes now, more than us. He'll go twice a year if he can with my wife's family. He won't fly. About 3 weeks ago, my wife's on the phone, gets a phone call from her mother, says, "Listen, whenever you guys book your plane trips, because we were gonna fly this trip, and they were gonna go down with the rest of the family. They said when you book your planes, book it for us too. Your father wants to fly now."
What?
I'm like, yeah, something's wrong. He had a dream or something, but something's not right. But okay. So yeah, we're gonna try flying with them this trip.
Okay.
We've only flown twice. We just flew down in July for a quick sweet 16 birthday for my daughter. We went down, and my son turned 7 in the same week, so we went down for their birthdays, and we flew because it was a short trip. And Ethan, when he got there, or actually when we got home, he begs never to drive again. He doesn't do well. Yeah, he gets car sick. And it's just uncomfortable for him for 21 hours to sit in his chair.
Yeah.
He hates it. He hates driving now. So he's begged to fly. So we were going to fly no matter what this year without the in-laws. But I guess now they're coming along. So
good.
Good.
That's great.
So do you drive straight through or do you stop?
I go straight through. The only time I stop is when I have to put gas.
Really?
And I have a rule. I'm mean when it comes to driving. I have a rule. When the car drinks, you do whatever you have to. You go to the bathroom, you grab a drink,
Wow.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I gotta go. Hurry up and get there.
Yeah. We have a neighbor like that where when they would go to Florida, they would just drive straight through. We usually stop in Savannah and we stay overnight. But if we're gonna try to drive down within the next few weeks, maybe we'll see. I think we might try driving straight through. No, we're not gonna drive straight through. I don't know. We'll see.
This whole thing's a mess.
Yeah, the driving. Yeah.
How far is it for you guys, drive-wise?
It's about 14 hours. It's not that bad if you drive straight through. It's all the stopping. So
14 hours. I'd go down twice a month if it was only 14 hours. We're a good 22 hours, but
wow, that's quite the difference. Yeah.
We're used to flying though, so when you fly, it's only 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
And the last time we drove, we left our car down there in Florida because we bought a house down there.
Yeah.
We have a car in the garage, but it has all of our Easy Pass
and the transponders
in it. So
because the plan was to fly down in April. Like we were supposed to actually fly down yesterday, and then we were going to drive back, but that didn't work out. We'll have to rent a car, I guess, to drive down the next time. I don't know. I know. I want to take some stuff with us, right? So we rent a minivan and put some things in the car, like pots and pans. So down there are no pots and pans.
There are.
And in here, it's like overflowing with pots and pans. I'm like, let's just shift some of these things down there.
There's pots and pans down there.
Now you're keeping both houses, right? You're not moving down permanently. Is that what it is?
We're going to keep both houses for a year, 2 years tops. And then we're going to sell this house in Pittsburgh and we're going to move down there. See, Zach is a sophomore in high school. He's getting ready to be a junior. And for him, he doesn't want to leave. So it's a tough situation we're in, but I see something about Meg saying something about new pin releases.
What?
I don't know. She said, "Did you see the new pin releases?"
No.
Oh boy.
On Shop Disney.
Oh. I have a pin issue.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a second. Once we get out of it, we'll get into your issues and mine. We'll get into. But to finish up on the travel, yeah, I enjoyed the drive. It's part of our trip. People say you're crazy because you lose, so much time in Disney. I don't. I work, and he was in the chat. Maybe he's still listening. I work for a guy who I'll use the word allows me to take whatever time I want off.
That's awesome.
When it comes to vacation. So if I'm going to Disney for 9 days, I'll take 11 days off. If I'm going to Disney, for 7 days, I'll take 9 days off. We always add those days into the trip. My wife's the same thing. She has so much vacation time and sick time and whatnot with her business that we don't lose any time. Whatever we're going to go to Disney for, that's what we're going to go for. Mm-hmm. Travel time has nothing to do with it.
Yes.
Granted, the flying, yes, it's a 2 hour and 20-minute flight for us.
Yeah.
It's the hour and a half at the airport in the beginning, so it's a 5-hour day.
Yes.
Yeah, who wouldn't want that? I do. I love flying. And flying doesn't bother me. Bothers my wife just a little bit, but even she's given in that. Yeah, those 5-hour days on getting there or even getting home is a lot better than those 22. But the main positive for us in driving is financial.
Right.
We can drive round trip for $500 where it's going to cost us $1,200 to $1,300, $1,400 to fly depending on the time of year.
Right.
It's $1,000 difference.
It is. That's big.
Yeah.
For us, though, it's almost cheaper to fly.
Well, now because the flights are so cheap, it's cheaper right now.
It's like $89
one way.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I'm praying. I am praying to God it stays somewhat like that for November. I know it's going to be Thanksgiving week, but I don't want this to last any longer than it has to. Like right now, let this all end.
Yeah.
But if it's going to help me fly a lot cheaper, then
Yes. Okay, so Meg said the pins that were scheduled to be released in the parks are being released online.
Oh
no.
Jeff, get on your phone, buddy. Go order it. Get a second device going. Order your pin.
Yeah, excuse me while I look. No, I'm joking.
That's fine. Don't let me stop you. Listen. If a popcorn bucket all of a sudden went on sale online, I'd be multitasking myself. Don't worry about that. There's no shame there. We all have our addictions, and we have to cater to them.
It could be worse, right?
Did you order those pin
bags? I ordered us new pin bags. They have new pin bags on Shop Disney, so I ordered those.
I didn't have any more room to put my pins.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna let's get into that now. Let's get into Disney. I've gotten to know you. You've gotten to know me and I am thrilled to get to know you more. But let's get into Disney stuff because that's why we're here. That's why we all love Disney. When and people that know this are dreams, and I think everybody here is a subscriber and know you. But when did this pin? I want to call you a pin freak. When did this pin freakness start? And I use freak in a like in my name, Disney World Freak. I don't use it like in a bad way. I hope everybody realizes that. Up here we use it. I go back to the 80s when look, freaking out. Yeah, I freak out when I go to Disney. So that's what the name. It's all in a good way. We're Disney freaks. That's what we are in this house.
Yes.
So when did this pin freakness start for you guys?
I don't know when.
And how far has it gotten?
It just happened.
Yeah.
I think the first time we went, we got the kids the lanyards with the starter kits.
Yeah.
And they were like trading and stuff.
So that was in like 2008 that we started with the kids back in 2008.
And then I'm like, and then you go into the pin shops, you go, that one's nice. Maybe I'll just get that one. And then I'll get this one. And then by the time you walk in, you have like 15 pins,
Yeah.
And then Then we started going to the Flower and Garden and the Food and Wine. They're like limited edition ones. There's only 1,000 of these. You better get them now. Okay, well, I got to get them now.
Limited release.
And then there's a new ride comes out, Slinky Dog exclusive, opening day, or Galaxy's Edge opening day pin. I'm like, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a pin collector. I have like you did with the kids. We have 3 lanyards in there somewhere with pins on them. That the kids did 1 year. That was it. And I'm talking about the 3 older ones. Ethan wasn't even born yet. They did 1 year of, we bought the lanyards, bought the pins. They did some training. Came home with them. The following trip, never brought the pins with us. Never bought more pins. Never did anything. Even with Ethan, we're like, "Oh, Ethan, this last trip, you want to get a lanyard and trade pins?" And he's like, "No." Ethan's not much into anything, so he's like, "No." All right. Okay. But don't get me wrong. I love the look of pins. Some pins, they're fantastic. I'm especially I'm more of a resort person. I rather have a pin of like I do have one. A Port Orleans is our favorite resort, and I have that one. Put away. But I love those. I love just the look of them, the way they're made. But there's just so many of them. How do you control yourself? Because I know I can't. I can't control myself with what I collect. I can't.
So
but mine is not as. I mean, there's got to be thousands and thousands of pins to buy.
Right.
Where popcorn buckets, maybe 5 or 6 new ones a year come out.
Right.
For the seasons or the festival, or it's easier for a collection like that than it is with pins. How do you? I don't know. How do you not control yourself? But I don't know how you do it.
I basically try to limit it to if there's something going on for that trip. So like when we went down at Christmas time, I wanted to get the Christmas resort pins because they had a release of the Christmas resort pins. So they had one for every resort. Well, rather than buying one for every resort, I just bought the ones for the resorts that we stayed at. So we did a couple days at we did a day at Riviera. We did a couple days we did multiple trips. So we did a couple days at Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, Coronado Springs. So I ended up with 4. Now, a real pin collector would have probably collected all, how many were there, 17?
But then you have to get the gingerbread house.
Yeah, so for each gingerbread house that we visited, I got a pin. But if we didn't make it there, I didn't buy the pin.
But we made it everywhere.
I know.
That's the problem.
We got to go there just so that I could get the pin.
Do you see the problem here?
I do, and I understand the problem. That's one thing about me. I understand it. I do, because I would be the same way. It's like, my wife wants to get every magnet there is, resort wise.
Yes.
So I know there was one trip, like you said, if you visited the resort, you bought the pin. Well, we didn't stay at these resorts, but we went and say hi to it, and it's like, okay, now I gotta get the pin, not the pin, the magnet.
Yes.
So I know that feeling. We have I think we're missing 1 or 2, but the new resorts. I don't even know if they have magnets, but we're missing those.
Okay.
Every other magnet we have.
Yes.
For every resort Disney has, we have it up on.
Yes.
On our fridge.
Yeah.
So I collect everything, and everything but pins.
Right.
But
right.
You have a mass collection. I know Donna has a mass collection.
Donna has a mass collection. You better.
Donna just put me to shame with her number, so
yes.
I'm kind of
really.
I feel like I'm in a rookie amateur league here now.
I'm afraid I am. I talked to we were going through my kids' pins the other day, and I looked at my wife. I says, you know what? Maybe I'll stop buying and just put pin boards up.
Yeah.
Because I like showing everything we have. I don't like buying things and putting them away.
Yeah.
I love for my own liking. I love to look at my stuff. Yeah. I will sit on the couch, the TV's going, and my wife will be like, "What are you staring at?" And I'm just staring up at the shelves, up and close to the ceiling, all my snow globes.
Yes.
Wow, where did I buy that one? I remember that one. That one's, that one's my favorite. I sit there and just do that.
Yeah.
We bought a new curio just so we could put a lot of stuff out, because I still have stuff in boxes. And we'll sit at the dining room table, and I'll just be like, oh, that's just staring at it. I love looking at what we bought, what we collect.
Yes.
And I'm sure you do with the pins as well.
Well, every pin's a memory to me. Like if I look at it, I remember, oh, this was Star Wars Weekends 2000, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When the kids this hall, they made lightsabers or whatever.
Yeah.
So every pin I look at, it's a memory.
Yeah, same here. Especially the snow globes. The first one I ever bought was for my wife for Christmas, and I bought it because she's a big Disney thing too with us, like myself. And
Uh-huh.
it was a Christmas. I'm like, oh, a snow globe at the Disney store. This is cute. Let me buy her this one. And she liked it. And then we went. You go shopping a month later in the same mall. It's like, oh, Disney store. Let me go in. Oh, look, this one's cute too. Let me buy this one for her. By the third one, I realized I'm not buying it for her.
Yeah.
It's really not for her. I'm actually doing this for myself. And I finally gave into it. And I said, Suzanne, babe, I love you, but these ain't for you. They're for you, kind of. I'll wrap it and say it's for you, but it's because I wanted it, and it's gonna, it's up on the shelf. 30 snow globes later, it's every flea market. In the summertime, I'm hitting flea markets. I'm hitting yard sales. A lot of my stuff has come from flea markets and yard sales.
Yeah.
I hate taking advantage of people, but when you put $10 on a snow globe, you bet I'm going to take it and ask you if you have any more.
Right. Yeah.
I've missed a few people. Do Philly crew, I know. I said hi to them. Jeff Resendiz is here.
Hello, Jeff.
Popping in. Keith, Joey's best bud, is in the house. Thanks for being here. Donna says, I have a serious pin issue.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Nikki's mad. Oh, my stream is up high. I mean, my chat is. That's why I haven't scrolled down. I don't know if you guys use multiple screens, but
we should, but we don't.
We don't.
Well, I've heard that the chat in the YouTube is a lot quicker than the one on StreamYard. Yeah, so but then I lose track of both of them, and then I got to find one and find the other.
Yes.
But anybody else when you were more down there? Will you? Pam's asking, Jeff, when you move down there, will you need your own pin dungeon?
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll need a pin dungeon.
Yeah.
The good thing is the pins aren't as big as Pops, because we've started collecting the Funko Pops too.
Yeah.
And they're bigger than the pins. So do you collect the Funko Pops at all?
I'm trying to count. I'm trying to count what I have.
No, you have Funkos?
I don't collect them per se, but they.
You don't collect them. You just have a bunch of them.
I don't collect them. Right. I don't personally go out when a new one comes out. Says I gotta go get one. If I'm in the store and it says, "Oh, this one's cute. I got money. Yes. I got extra money. Let me buy it." Where am I? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Oh, that's a pretty good collection. So which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite?
Which one's my favorite?
We're gonna make you take them down now.
Gotta pick one.
Oh, I don't have to go far to get them down, but.
Oh yeah, let's see some Funkos.
As you can see, the stomach too. Sorry about that, people.
Oh my gosh, please.
I'm a big Steamboat Willie fan.
Oh,
that's nice.
That's awesome.
I actually have 3 of these. My son gave me one for Christmas this year too. My oldest kid.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, that, and we have the Figment.
Yes,
Figment's great.
I like Figment too. I'll show you my Figment.
You have 2.
I have it right here. This Figment.
As the rest of it fall on my head.
35th anniversary.
I
have that one. That's the one I have. Yeah, Epcot 35.
Yes.
I bought it to go with the rest of this behind me. I got the pin. Bought it at the store over after Figment Friday. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, we can see it. The 35th. So is that part your favorite park, would you say?
Epcot is definitely my favorite park. Yes.
Good.
Yes. I look at my pops now. Yeah, Epcot. First trip I ever took to Disney, my wife took me. She was my girlfriend at the time. She was going with her family. We ended up going to Epcot, and we just went into Future World.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was an hour later, I looked at my wife. I said, "We got to get out of here. This isn't for me."
Really?
we never went into the back World Showcase.
Yes.
Never went. I didn't even know what World Showcase was. Didn't even know it was there. Nothing. When we went for our honeymoon in 2006, that's when I finally saw what World Showcase was.
Yes.
And I fell in love.
Yeah.
Now Epcot is a 3-day park for us. For me. At least 2, 3 if I can stretch it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's I can go, and especially at night, I make always a plan. So it'll turn into a 2.5-day park because I always make a plan to go for a half a day there, but just at night.
Right.
Just to see everything lit up. I am going to be one of those. I wasn't a fan of Illuminations. We'd always skip it. So once Illuminations was about to start, we'd run away. Before it got crowded.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that.
No. Hey, we didn't see it for a long time. I remember a girlfriend of mine. She's like, "Have you guys ever seen Illuminations?" I'm like, "No, we never really stayed for it." Like when the kids were little. When they got older, we started watching it just because my friend Marcy was like, "You got to see Illuminations." So, but yeah, you're right. We would always leave before it started. So.
Listen, I wasn't a fan of it. But when they were about to close, I bought everything I possibly could. Closing. The cups, the the tumblers, and all of that. I bought whatever I could that said Illuminations on it.
Yeah.
So I got plenty of that hanging around.
Yeah.
But Epcot is definitely my favorite park, and I don't mean for the rides. Love every ride in all the parks, but just park wise and atmosphere wise.
Yes.
Epcot is mine.
Yeah.
Definitely not ours.
Yeah.
We love going early in the morning to Epcot, just walking around the World Showcase.
Until they stop you.
Well, when they first open. There's like hardly anybody in the World Showcase right at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Going over to the bakery in the Les Halls for breakfast, for breakfast, just walking around.
Yeah, I can smell it right now. Just the air down there. it's so cold here. It's just,
You just said it perfectly right there, Angela. And a lot of people don't understand that because I'm sure you have those maybe one or two or a lot like we do that don't understand why we always go to Disney. We only go to Disney.
Yes.
I'll take a ride to Maine for the day. My boss, if he's still here, he'll go to Maine for 3 or 4 days a week. I'll go for the day. Maine is beautiful, great ocean. There's a beautiful town there called Old Orchard Beach that we go to. But it's perfect for the day for us. We save our money and spend it on Disney.
Yes.
And that's all we know. That's all we've been. There's a Six Flags that's an hour and a half away from here. I laugh when my daughter says, "Can we go to Six Flags?" No.
Why?
Why would I want to go and walk around in the heat in Six Flags? No. But you just said the smell. I wake up some mornings here in the spring, and I'll text my wife right away, and I'll be like, "That smell is out here."
Yes.
She understands that. She understands every once in a while, not all the time, but every once in a while in the morning.
Yes.
I'll be at one of my stops at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and there's that smell.
Yes.
It's
yes.
Smell when you're walking out of Pop Century, our room at Pop Century or Port Orleans.
Yeah.
It's different from the smells in the parks. I'm talking about just that morning smell of being in Disney.
Yes.
People look at me and be like, "You're weird. You're crazy." I'm not crazy.
No.
And you understand it, and you just said it perfectly. Those smells. There's something about those smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy Glenn, Six Flags New England. It's a nice park. I mean, they've extended it a little bit, but Disney smell to me. Again, I love rides and the food. Can't beat the food. I'll put food ahead of rides, but the tranquility of the smell and the sights.
Yes. In the morning, I remember there was one morning here at home. We went outside, and I took even the kids. And Zach was younger, and he like smelled the air, and he's like, "It smells like Coronado Springs in the morning," and it was like it had that dewy. It was warm. It smelled like there was like a little dewy. It was like fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
And it was like He's like, it smells like Coronado Springs in the morning. So even the kids notice it.
Yeah.
You
For the people that know Disney as well as we do, because there's a lot that they've gone once or twice, but to know Disney like we do, it's in us. We know that smell. We know that smell of walking out of Pop Century or Coronado. We know that smell of getting off the monorail at Epcot and just walking through that little ramp.
Yes.
We know those smells.
Yeah.
We know the smells we're gonna get as soon as you walk into Mexico, as soon as you walk into Norway or Japan or China.
Yes.
We know those smells, and to me, that's more important to me than going on a ride, than going on Dinosaur with my.
And I think they say that your sense of smell brings back memories, and I know for a fact, and I don't know how often they do it, but Disney does pump smells into the air, like in certain places. But I'm just talking, like you said, even like the fresh cut grass, or like just coming out of your room in the morning and it's so peaceful and the sun's out, which we hardly ever see here. The sun's out and it's just that smell. It's like, oh.
Let me welcome in Billy A. Billy A, thanks for subscribing and being here. Appreciate it. Thanks. And Mike was just saying too, something about the smell, Mike Wheeler. And
I think they're calling us freaks for the smell.
Well, I think what you could do is you could actually put me in Epcot blindfolded somewhere, and I think I would know where I was
just by the smell.
Based on the smell.
All right, that's going to be a test next time we go.
Oh, I'm with you, Jeff. I believe so. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Challenge on.
Just Epcot.
Yeah, just Epcot. Yep.
I'd struggle in any other park, but just Epcot. Carlos, you have that smell in you. Thank you. You are a freak. I am a freak. But yeah, no, Epcot. It's just something you said, and you mentioned the bakery in the morning. That's one thing. I'll admit that's one thing we haven't done yet. We do go early in the morning, but we start hitting rides with the kids and everything. That's something I would love to do with Suzanne. Just go in the World Showcase before everything opens. But we do hit the bakery for lunch. We always make a plan because we're always on a dining plan. So we save up enough enough snack credits to make a lunch or dinner out of the bakery.
Yes.
And the lobster bisque, and I'm from Rhode Island, so seafood up here is amazing. But there's something about that's one thing they do right down there is the lobster bisque.
Yes.
I'm sure it comes in big buckets, maybe from up here, but there is something about that lobster bisque down there.
Yes. I just tried it for the first time the last trip. So
really, it's so good. You get one of those small baguettes with it.
Oh yes, those baguettes are such a good deal, aren't they? You get that big baguette. I think it's like
$4.
Yeah, it's so cheap for that. Well, cheap Disney prices. Yeah, but
I remember the first time I asked for one was with the I ordered everything. I'm like, my wife's like, oh, get a baguette so we can eat it with the soups. And I said, all right. And the guy's like a half or a whole. And all I saw was the small ones. They have them on the baskets.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I want that one. He's like, oh, a half. I said, wait, that's a half? It's about a foot long. What's a whole then? A whole one's got to be what? A good 2 feet?
3 feet.
No.
That's a whole one? Is it about that big? Yeah, I don't know.
We've got. I get the.
Is that a whole one?
I'm ashamed to admit, but I have gotten the baguette, and
don't ever be ashamed to admit.
15 pads of butter with it, and you just get it. It's gone.
Yeah. Well, they have. I'm telling you, the whole one has got to be a good 2 feet, a good 1.5 2 feet long.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, oh no, yeah, please a half. Me and my wife are not going to eat a whole thing with a couple little soups. And I also had a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich on a croissant.
Oh,
and we had our dessert. Like I said, we plan to make a full lunch out of it. So we had desserts, 3 or 4 of them to try different ones.
Yeah,
I'm a big chocolate mousse connoisseur.
Oh, I love that chocolate mousse. It's my favorite.
And we tried this. To me, it was god awful thing, and I'll admit it. It was awful to me. It was some coffee type pudding or something.
Oh, really?
And when I mean it tasted like coffee, I thought I was eating coffee grounds. No, never again. Took one bite of that and no more. But yeah, so I know. What do we got? About 20 minutes left. Food wise, let me get my questions out of the way. I ask everybody that's on. So let's get into this before I lose track. Favorite Disney dining sit down?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
You know, I'm really a fan of Teppan in the Japan Pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that, but I think Via Napoli.
Via Napoli
is a place we always try to hit that restaurant at least once per trip. So
Mike Wheeler wants to know: do you get the big one, eat half, and take the other one around to snack on while you're standing in line? Mike, if you took the whole one, eat half, that other half will last you the rest of the day. I'm telling you, it's that big. It's that big.
Or
the only one of those two we've done is Via Napoli. We enjoyed it. It was a solo trip my wife and I took for our anniversary. It was really good. Had the pizza and the salad. I haven't done the other one. We have we try that one again. We've had a hibachi up here.
Yeah.
That they do pretty well. We have very picky eaters. I don't know about Zach and Abby, but our kids are very pizza and chicken nuggets all day.
Yes.
That's ours.
Better. Yeah. Zach's getting a little better. Abby's still, we end up, because she's 13, we have to pay for adults, but she wants the kids, so she gets like a kid's mac and cheese, but an adult size. A lot of times they sit down because they don't want to give you a kid's meal when you're 9 or under. They only want to give it to you when you're 9 or under. But she doesn't like anything else on the menu, so they just give her a bigger mac and cheese, and then they charge us the adult price.
She'll eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah, she'll eat a cheeseburger. So
no, I wish. Give us it. I hate it too when we're booking trips and trying to figure out dining, and we don't look at the main menu. We have to go first and look at the kids' menu to see if there's something there for them.
Really?
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
We got to make sure it's something that Ethan will eat or Michaela, and then say, okay, let's book it, and we'll figure out when we get there what we're going to eat.
Right.
What about quick service?
Oh, I think it has to be Columbia Harbor House.
Well, that's at Magic Kingdom. It's
Are we talking about Epcot?
Well, because if you're at Epcot,
I'm sorry. I meant in general. I apologize. Oh, yeah, not just Epcot. I mean in general. Best sit down in general. You guys love.
I feel like the best sit down to me is at Epcot. I mean, I do like we always try to go to Via Napoli, but I think maybe we like it just because it's reasonably priced. I mean, at Hollywood Studios, we do like that 50s prime time. I like that. That's kind of yeah.
At Hollywood Studios, we also have the Brown Derby outside seating.
Yeah, that's nice too.
We love that as well.
It's so hard to pick,
Yeah. I haven't done that one yet either. See, I'm a Cape May guy. I love Cape May Cafe.
So we've been there for breakfast, but not for dinner. Yeah. So we need to try dinner because we love seafood, and I mean, you love the crab legs.
I could put away the crab legs.
He could put away the crab legs. So
yeah, see, I enjoy crab legs, but I don't personally. I know a lot of people go there personally for the crab legs. I go there for just the more of the choices they have.
Yeah,
the clams and the mussels. But yeah, no, I can put away. I'm with you, Jeff. I can put away a good amount of crab legs myself.
Mike Wheeler says the peanut butter and jelly milkshake. Yes.
Oh,
you love that.
I love that.
Yeah, at 50's
Prime Time Cafe.
Yeah.
Jelly milkshake. Oh,
I love the platter they do there. The chicken, the meatloaf, the sample platter.
Right. Yeah.
Tracy says Crab Fest 2020, baby. Look out.
Yeah.
What about, and like I said, quick service in general? All your favorite quick service in all of Disney?
I do like Mexico. I enjoy their quick service.
Yeah.
But Columbia Harbor House is also very good at Magic Kingdom because to me it's kind of hard to find something at Magic Kingdom, because the sit downs. Well, there's the Plaza that's a good sit down, but most of like the Crystal Palace is a little bit more expensive. So
and you can never get in, be your guest, and
yeah.
But a Columbia Harbor House always seems to have a lot of seating,
and they have a lot of options, I think.
Yeah.
So how about you, Carlos? What do you like?
I'm a polite pig guy at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
we tried that for the first time this last trip, and we just got a sampling to share between the four of us. It was good.
Yeah, I eat at Polite Pig a good 3 times a trip.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll leave the family back at the hotel, get on the bus, or get in my car and take over just one.
Hey, really?
Yeah, I'll go pick it up and bring it back to the resort.
Okay, so tell me, what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing on the menu? What keeps you coming back on that?
The brisket and all the sides.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to try it next time because I love to hear what other people think too. So you like the brisket and the sides you do like, is it like the coleslaw, mac and cheese, fries?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, I'm serious. I'll order extra sides with my brisket just to have the sides.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'd say at Disney Springs we like.
So we like
Chicken Guy.
Chicken Guy. Have you ever eaten there at Disney Springs?
I have it. While I'm at Polite Pig, the wife will be at Chicken Guy or Blaze Pizza. Yeah. I eat alone a lot when I'm in Disney. Not a lot. Let me rephrase that. I eat Polite Pig alone when I'm.
We'd eat there with you.
Yeah, we'll go there with you.
Please do. Actually, I just got my wife hooked. I don't think she'll, maybe she'll go once, but she had the salmon at Polite Pig and she liked it. So I might have me more often. And they're really great there. The management's great. A couple of trips ago, I had Ethan with me, and he didn't want to stay with his sister. They had done whatever, they were fighting or something. So I'm like, all right, come with Dad, I'll get your Blaze Pizza, and I'll take it to Polite Pig. I'll get my food, and we'll go find a place to eat. They saw me in line with Blaze Pizza. Actually, Mikhail was with us too. Now that I think about it, because he wouldn't have sat alone. But they saw me in line with the Blaze Pizza, and they're like, if the kids want to go grab a table, they can eat their Blaze Pizza here, since you're in line ordering food. So we've done that a couple of times. Now they let you bring, well, they did for me. They let me bring outside food so the kids can eat, so I wouldn't eat alone.
That's smart. That's smart of them, actually, because a lot of times then people would avoid going there, but they give you that option. You're ordering, you're ordering enough. You'd be taking up a table whether you were there by yourself or with your family. So that's smart.
So I brought them in with Blaze Pizza, sat them at the table, go order, and even a manager. I turned around one day, and the manager was eating a slice of pizza. My son's like, "Oh yeah, here you go." yeah. Manager just eating pizza. He ended up giving me a free side. He's like, "Oh, you want something?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll take a side of the baked beans. Baked beans are great there."
Are they? Oh, we need to try all that. Yes.
Keith likes the PB&J milkshake as well.
I love milkshakes. I do, but maybe like one a trip. Even here, like once or twice a summer.
Yeah.
I'm not a sweet person. Well, I'm a sweet person, but I'm not into sweet. I'm really not into sweet. I don't snack. Like, that's why we always have so many snack credits left. I don't snack. I'm not a popcorn guy. Popcorn bucket guy, but I'm not a popcorn guy. Yeah, or ice cream eat. I'll have a Mickey bar once a trip. They're just not the sweet. So, milkshakes and all of that, I don't get into them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're good, but just not my cup of tea. Let's get to rides real quick. Rides. Favorite rides.
Favorite rides?
Yep.
Okay, I like Splash Mountain. That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
That is my favorite. So
that's probably my favorite, I would say. It's all that's wonderful about Disney all wrapped up into one little ride. No?
No.
All right. What would you say?
I'm an Epcot guy, so I like Soarin'. I like living with the land. I like that whole land pavilion.
Yeah.
I like Soarin' too, but I have to say my favorite is Splash Mountain. So.
Yeah, I'm with you, Angela, and I'll go into what Jeff touched the other day, a little while ago, was the memories. I have a lot of memories with Splash Mountain with Ethan and the rest of the kids. So to me, when the kids enjoy it more, I start to love it more.
Yes.
So my little guy, when I see him paying attention, because that's hard for him to do too.
Yes.
Focusing on certain things. When I see him so focused on that ride, getting excited when he knows the drop is coming.
Yeah.
It builds up a little more inside of me.
Yes.
You know, so it turned it. I think that's what turned that ride into my favorite ride.
Yeah.
You know, because I could have easily gone with Spaceship Earth myself. You know, there's a lot of, I like the relaxing rides. You know, Spaceship Earth, Haunted Mansion, Pirates. Those are my type of rides.
Yeah, me too.
But something about Splash Mountain that really, you know,
it holds a place in your heart.
Yeah.
Memory of Splash Mountain. We came down the hill and we're just like floating, and there's an alligator sunning himself like 2 feet from us.
Yeah, there was an alligator living in that water for a while.
Right on the.
I have photos of him.
We did.
Yeah.
I got a few photos of him a few years ago. What was it? Yeah, about 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah. Let me welcome in Kenzie Days. Kenzie Days, thanks for being here. And I think I got Jeff Resendiz earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm not great. Oh, Stevie Lee's here. Hi, Stevie Lee. Thanks for being here. I think I got everybody. All right. Rides, food, resort. Favorite resort.
For us, for me, I would have to say Beach Club.
Yeah, I'm going to say Beach Club as well.
Yeah, we have Disney Vacation Club, so we that's one of our home resorts. So one of our resorts is Saratoga Springs, because we got a lot of points for a very inexpensive price. And then Beach Club, we invested a little bit in Beach Club because we like how you can walk to Epcot, you know, and you come up that back way, and
especially during Flower and Garden and Food and Wine.
Yeah.
See, I'm with you. My favorite is the Beach Club. I haven't stayed there, but the one I want to stay at the most is the Beach Club.
Really?
I'd love to have a water view. Oh, you know, the boardwalk view to see across everything, and just have a balcony to sit on. That's my, you know, my dream is for that one.
Yeah.
You know, we love Port Orleans Riverside. We've stayed there.
We do too. We love Riverside. I love Riverside and Caribbean Beach. I like that too.
We've stayed there. I use the word tranquil a lot. I like the relaxing part of Disney.
Yes.
We touched on the smells and all of that, so I use that word a lot. Port Orleans Riverside to me is the most tranquil one there is.
Yes.
The nature around it, the way the buildings look,
the water view,
the water view, the river walk to French Quarter, all of that. It's just so peaceful there compared to all the other resorts that are just hustle and bustle. Like you know, we stay a lot at Pop Century, but there's a lot of movement going on there.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Are you laughing at Mike Wheeler?
Yeah. The other thing about
I'm just reading it. You know, I have my eyes a little twitched. Jeff likes it because he overdoses himself eating at Epcot and needs to go back and take a nap early.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to even argue that fact. So let's move on.
So that's one thing I don't do. But you know what? You say that about going back and taking a nap and overdosing yourself on eating. I've come to, in the last couple of trips, I've come to find myself not being able to be a morning to an open to close guy anymore.
No.
I don't know about you guys. I don't like to use the word bored. But I don't get tired. To me, and again, we won't go anywhere else. We'll always go to Disney, but it's like, okay, we've done it all. You know, let me go back to the resort and walk around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Us too. Same way.
Let me go to Disney Springs for a little bit and walk around.
Yes.
I don't know why I've become that way, but even Magic Kingdom, it's like by 4:00, it's like, you know, can we go? You know, let's go to, or even not go back to our resort. Can we go to Contemporary for a while?
Yes.
Can we? I can't anymore with the morning till night of the hustle and bustle of the park.
Yes.
I mean, we'll go back. Just give me an hour break. You know, even if it's the hour travel it takes to get on a boat to go to Wilderness Lodge, another tranquil place to walk around now.
Yeah.
Just to get away from the hustle and bustle. That's my opinion.
Have a great day, Donna.
I agree.
Hi, Donna. Thanks for being here, Donna.
Well, for us, sometimes it's it's just as nice to go visit a resort as it is the parks. We enjoy the resorts.
Yeah. In fact, a funny story, when we went down over Christmas, our annual passes were blacked out. And I had friends, that have said to me, I can't believe you're going to go to Disney and not be able to get into the park. And I said, there's so much to do outside of the parks. It was fine. I mean, we did one day at the park because our resort gave us a ticket for a day.
Yeah.
But like you said, you did visit the different resorts. We went and saw the gingerbread houses and the Christmas trees, and we went to Disney Springs, and there's plenty to do outside of the parks.
Right before this all happened, I found flights for, I believe it was $59 round trip.
What?
I remember correct. $59. I told my wife, and it was a Saturday. I told my wife, I said, listen, I'm getting on a plane Saturday morning, and I'm just going to go and just walk around the resorts. I don't need park tickets. I wasn't going to spend $130 for a day ticket. I'll take $50 with me in my wallet just for lunch and dinner, and I'm going to go for the day.
Yes.
It was 5:30 flight here, and the flight back left there like 9:30.
Yes.
I was a full day at Disney for $100 between food and I was ready to go.
Yeah, we've had friends talk about doing that. You go down on the first flight and then you come back.
Yeah.
Well, we have a friend. He works at the school systems, and he does it. He'll go with cheap flights. He'll go on a Saturday morning or Friday morning, come home Friday night.
Wow, that's impressive.
I'm in for it.
Yes.
When the guys went there, when everybody went down for the marathon, Steve, Rep, and everybody was down there. I looked at my wife. I says, I mean, here's my chance to meet everybody.
Yes.
I'm gonna go for the day. Just go and hang out, and I'll be back home. At night. I'll see you at nighttime.
Yes. We've had friends that they've wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something, like you said, just to spend the day.
It's definitely worth it. To me, it is, anyways, because I used the term. I brought this up in a couple of streams. Somebody, was knocking me on Twitter for using the word need. The need of Disney streaming. Why do you need? Somebody was bashing Josh on Resort TV One. That's what it was.
Oh,
and I was sticking up for him. And I said, because I need that. And then they all started attacking me. What the hell you need Disney for? What do you need the streams for? You don't know what my life is like. I don't know what your life is like. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Never touched a drug in my life. My life is work, family, and Disney.
Yes.
I personally need Disney. We are a paycheck to paycheck family. We put aside what we can, and we're also one of those. If we have to use income tax money or whatever it is to go to Disney, we'll do whatever we can to go to Disney.
Yes.
But in the meantime, because we're only there for 7 or 8 days a year, this helps.
Yeah.
Because that's how addicted we are to Disney.
Yes.
And I don't mean my streaming, talking to you guys, getting to know everybody, getting Donna on or whatever, but just watching you guys when I'm not on with you. The Mice and the Mouse family, when the Shep, Shep tonight at 9:30, who doesn't want to, just sit back and watch Shep and those guys? I use the word characters. A lot of them are characters. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm not calling you Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or, you look silly. To me, it's just the term I use. Who does not want to see these characters?
Yes.
They're all great people. They bring a lot of joy to a lot of us.
Absolutely.
And like a lot of people on Facebook, you don't like what you read, keep strolling.
Exactly.
You don't like what you see, change the channel.
Yeah.
That's the main thing about Josh. I've told Josh many times. You are real. You're not fake. You don't hide behind anything. That's why he says it on his stream. There's other things to watch. Go watch it.
Yes.
But to me, I watch this because I need it.
Yes.
I need Disney people in my life.
Right.
So,
I agree wholeheartedly. So, yep.
On that note, we're gonna whatever. We're gonna go past 10 o'clock just to hear. I'm gonna let you guys do your final shout out.
Us?
Shameless plug of your channel. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I always do this at the end. I'll let you guys have the last few words. When you stream, what your channel is.
I was going to say, all I have to say is we can't wait to get back to Disney. And in the meantime, keep a lookout for some older videos, not old, but videos like when the kids were little, because Jeff figured out how to move those videos. And I'm sure they're not going to get a lot of views because people really could care less about, but our friends that we've made through YouTube, I think they would love to see the kids when they were little.
Yeah.
And, so that's all we got at this point until it opens up again. So, yeah.
And you guys stream every Saturday at 11.
Saturday at 11 Eastern.
Saturday at 11.
And you guys stream during the week with Maya's, correct?
Yes, on Thursdays at 4.
Wow.
Plug away. Go ahead.
What's that?
I said plug away. I don't have everything written down. That's why.
Yeah, that.
The main plug is Pam today at noon. That's the main plug.
All right. Well, all right. So let's get to that. So after we're done here, go on over to see Dole Whip Dad at 10 o'clock. He's on at 10 on Saturdays. I know he's been on every day during the week at 4 o'clock as well. Give him a shout out. He's been doing this thing from home. I guess he's working from home as well. So
Yes.
There is This Our Dreams, of course, at 11 o'clock. They'll be on today. And Myers and the Mouse at 1. And check out Shep. Shep, I don't know if he'll be on at 9:30 tonight. We don't know until it gets a little closer if he's going on or not, if he's got family things going on. And there's a lot of other great channels. I know one of them just popped in, the VIP Project. Ed, Mindy, thanks for being here. I always do this for VIP Project. I know they were in dormant for a while, just came back. But it was their first episode, and they gave me a massive shout out, and they didn't have to do that. They don't know me. I didn't know them. I didn't even know who VIP Project was until they finally came back. But to give me a shout out on their first show back was very heartwarming, and I thank them for that. I appreciate it. And check out everybody else that's in the chat. I know Tracy Glenn's been streaming. Kenzie Days has her channel. I'm not one of those. Put up your own channels if you want, Tracy. I see you're putting today's This Our Dream today. Plug everybody. Put them out there. We're here to help everybody out.
Absolutely.
We all need each other right now. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit the like button. Leave a comment below. I already gave my shout out to This Our Dreams. Not This Our Dreams. I'm sorry. Well, I did that too. But Dreamers Empire and at the liveplace.com. On that note, everybody stay healthy, stay positive. We'll get through all of this. We'll be back in Disney, hopefully by the time I go in November, but hopefully sooner, because I miss those sounds and I need those live streams, and I know we all need it, and everybody wants to get back down there. I know you guys are dying to get back down there to your house and just to get down to Disney.
Yeah.
So everybody be kind to each other, love each other, and be safe. Wash your hands. Wash it. Until the next time, I will see you Tuesday. Oh yeah, quick shameless plug. I always do this. Tuesday, I am not going to have anybody on. I am going to do a stream about my snow globes.
Nice.
They're all going to go up there. So tune in if you can. Tuesday, 3 p.m. with Shooting the Breeze. It's going to be Shooting the Breeze by myself with some snow globes.
Nice.
All right. Well then, everybody be safe. See ya.
All right.
Bye everyone. Thank you for being here.
All right. Computer slow. It's a new thing with my computer. It's very. Are we off?
I think we're still live.
We're still live.
Hello, welcome to Weekend Wake Up at 11 o'clock or whatever it is.